Present continuous tense. What is the present continuous tense? It's a type of present tense which expresses the verb in progressive or in continuous form. Its subject has the relationship with the auxiliary verb used in a sentence. Here, we consider plurality and singularity of subject in every sentence and is very much important. Let us see the singular form. In singular form, we have pronoun like he, she, it, and a noun like pen, pencil, and the like. We plus the auxiliary verb is plus the verb with the ing form. The verb which is added the ing form is a normal verb which we know. For example, the word like eat, greet, come, drink, and the other verbs are being added the ing form. Now, for example, first example, he is speaking English language now. Here, we have added the ing form to the word speak. That's why it is ready speaking. It is so because of the presence of the auxiliary verb is. Number 2, she is saving people currently. The same, that save has been added the ing form and it is there because of the presence of the auxiliary verb is before it. Number 3, dog is running now. A dog is running now. The run verb has been added the ing form and it is like the above examples. Now, Rena must understand, after writing noun or pronoun, we put is plus verb in ing form like those examples which has been shown there. Plural form. In plural, we have the subject like they, you, we, and the nouns like cups and the like. We plus the word are plus verb with the ing form. For example, cups are breaking themselves now. Currently, they are sleeping. You are listening from me now. All these three questions, if observed well, we have subject like cups, they, and you. After them, we plus the word are. After that, the auxiliary verb are, we plus the word in with the ing form. That is verb with the ing form. For example, break, we have added the ing form and it is breaking. And they sleep, sleeping. Listen, listening. Now all of these three are the ones which are in present continuous tense but in form of plural, which the thing here we say in plural is a subject in plural and the auxiliary verb should be in plural. Note, pronoun I has a special use under this tense. It is not placed in the group of singular or plural pronouns. It remains unique with the use of am. For example, I am going home. I am studying English language from Kinyange online program now. Now, I has its own unique auxiliary verb that is am under this present continuous tense. Don't say I are going or I is going. Formula. We take a noun or pronoun plus is in a singular form, are in a plural form, or am with the I plus verb with the ing form. Now you must follow this formula. Observe your sentence if it has this formula, and if it has the same formula, it is now the present continuous tense. Okay, uses of present progressive tense. This tense has the following uses. Number 1,
to express an action in progress at the moment of speaking. That means when someone is speaking, now the action is continuing. Another action is continuing. For example, he is crying at the moment. That means at this moment, the one is crying. At the moment I'm speaking, another person is crying. Number 2, to express the future action or planned action. It means that the actions which is going to happen or is planned can be expressed in or by using this present progressive tense, but that action is going to happen in the coming time, in the next year, or in the coming days, or after 6 days, and whatever. Now, this tense can be used to express the action of that nature. For example, we are spending the next holiday in Mbeya. Now, the thing here which shows that the action is going to happen in the coming time is next holiday. But we have used the present progressive tense, are spending. We are spending. Example 2, I am going to Mahari National Park next year. That means this one is going to visit Mahari National Park. The coming year can be the year after this year, but the action is being expressed by using present continuous tense. I am going to Mahari. The same idea is also being used by using the verb going to. You may be asked one day, change the following sentences by using going to. Going to means the word which is being used to express the future action, but you use present progressive tense. For example, I am going to visit you next week. He is going to come to my school. They are going to speak in front of you. Now, going to can be also used to express the planned action in the future. Function number 3, to express temporary action or situation. This means the one or the action is taking place in a certain timed period. It can be within 5 years or 2 hours or whatever. For example, here, my wife is studying French language in Burundi. That means the action which is placed there is happening within a period of time. We may say also, for example, you are now studying so as to sit for the examination. This action of studying is temporary. You are studying within a certain period of time. It can be 1 year. Then the action of studying is over. You continue with the other thing. And that situation can be also expressed by using this present progressive tense. That's why I say to express temporary action or situation. Number 4, to express repeated actions with the adverb areas. That means the actions which are normally repeated or being done by a person every day or in a period of time can be also expressed by present progressive tense, but we use the adverb areas. For example, he is always greeting people. It means the one there is always greeting people at a certain period of time. The action is always happening, always happening. Indicators of this tense or of present progressive tense are words like just now, at the moment, and currently. It means when you meet a sentence with the words mentioned above, that is just now, at the moment, and currently. Understand that the tense which should be used there is present progressive tense. Now, the following verbs cannot be used with this tense. That means with this present progressive tense. They can be used with the simple present tense. Now, there are some verbs or words which cannot be having the ability of carrying the ing form when are being expressed. Now, for example, the words of sensation, for example, smell, hear, see, notes, cannot be added ing form at the end of it. And we have words of mental process like think, realize, believe, recognize, doubt, remember, seem, forget, suppose, understand, appear, imagine, and guess. Cannot carry ing form. The words of desire, want, wish, desire, love, need cannot carry the ing form. You cannot say, for example, the words of sensation, smell, I am smelling now, or I am hearing now. That cannot be a true or correct tense.
Examples. Don't say the following sentences. We are smelling oxygen gas. This is not true. This is not correct. You cannot say smelling, or smelling does not go with the auxiliary verb are, or cannot be in ing form. I am hearing you. No, this is wrong. He is wanting a pen. This is wrong. Instead, we say correctly that. That means the words which have been expressed there, the words of sensations, words of desire, words of mental process, are not being used with the present progressive tense, but they are correctly being used with the simple present tense. For example, we smell oxygen gas. That is simple present tense. I hear you. He wants a pen. Now, these verbs of sensation, the mental process, desire, etc., are used with the simple present tense and not progressive tense. Exercise. Say whether the following sentences are correct or incorrect. If it is incorrect, write it in correct form. Now the answers should be in this way. You write number 1. If number 1 is correct, you write correct. If is incorrect, you write the word incorrect, then below you write correct sentence. The same to number 2, 3, 4, and 5. After writing or after answering this exercise, please don't forget to send your answers via my WhatsApp number so as I can mark and give you the feedback. Oh, thank you. Send your answers via my WhatsApp number, which is this one, and I shall do as I have told you. Continue enjoying my lesson. Thank you very much. God